Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is RBT and welcome back to another Madden 19 experiment. First of all, do you guys like my kit? That's actually why I went to Europe and specifically went to Paris. I signed for PSG. But anyways, in today's experiment, we have two contestants that are gonna be performing for us. As we go to the Chicago Bears, we have Tim and we have John. John and Tim are gonna put on a show for us today in today's experiment. It should be a relatively short experiment. Fortunately for me, I don't think there's a way I can stretch it out to 10 minutes, but we'll see. If I do, it just is what it is. But anyways, as you guys see in the title, what we are going to be doing today is seeing how far a quarterback with zero throw power can actually throw. So like, technically, I mean, you think about that, if you have zero throw power, you shouldn't be able to throw more than like 5 yards. Like, pretty much zero throw power. Okay, what I was about to say would probably offend some people, so I wasn't going to say it. But basically, if you have zero throw power, it's like you trying to throw a football with like your neck or something. So like, you shouldn't be able to throw the football very far. But also to add on to that, after we get done testing the zero throw power quarterbacks, not only are we going to see how far they can throw with the zero throw power, we are going to turn the throw power slider all the way down to zero. So it's not only going to be a zero throw power quarterback, he's also going to be throwing with a zero throwing power slider. So basically, Tim and John should be throwing the football backwards in today's video. But knowing Madden and knowing EA and some of the other tests that we have done on the channel, sliders sometimes won't even freaking affect what happens in the gameplay. So knowing Madden, dog, these quarterbacks probably throw the ball 107 yards. So we were probably in for a pretty crazy freaking video. But for starters, to ease our way into the video, first of all, Tim, it's definitely not Mitch Trubisky. Definitely not Mitch Trubisky. And this, John, that's definitely not Chase Daniels. It's definitely just John. But anyways, go into their throw power to confirm with you guys. First of all, we are going to test out Tim, who does have 50 throw power. So that should be pretty bad. And we'll be able to get kind of a good guess of how far John will throw the football with this zero throw power. So I think this is going to be pretty freaking interesting. If you guys do enjoy today's experiment, be sure to drop a like. Let's see if we can smash 2,000 likes on today's experiment. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new and turn on the notification bell if you have. If you guys have any other Madden 19 experiment ideas, let me know in the comment section below for a chance for your idea to be made into a video. Also, guys, I dropped the first episode of my brand new series earlier on the channel. There will be a link as the pinned comment below or maybe in the description. Go check it out. It will be somewhere. Guys, go check that out. I've never put that much time into beginning a series into a video, so hope you guys enjoy that. So going into practice mode, and I guess we can just do offense only. That'll just make the experiment simpler. Go into the Chicago Bears with the beautiful quarterbacks of John and Tim on the team. I guess we'll put it on all Madden, to make it harder if it even has any effect on anything. Jumping into practice mode, I want you guys to let me know your guesses. How far will a quarterback with zero throw power actually throw the football? Let me know your guesses in the comment section below. So here it is. Tim has 50 throw power, and like I said, we'll be able to probably gauge how far a zero overall or zero throwing power quarterback will throw after we see a 50 throwing power quarterback. So here we go. If we can make this throw 50 yards down the field, so 50 throw power, that looked like it went about 45 yards. If I'm not mistaken. So let's try that one more time. And I throw the ball more than 45 yards. So I'd have more than 50 throw power. So we wait a second. And it looks like he throws about, it looks roughly 46 yards is how far a quarterback with 50 throwing power on normal sliders can throw the football. So technically, I would have higher than 50 throw power. I think in my NFL Combine video that I made, I threw the ball 50 yards. So I'd probably have like 55 throw power. So that's not awful, not bad. So here we go, John with his zero throw power. How far can he actually throw the football? We'll wait. He gets to about the 50 and throw the football now. That's literally about the same exact distance as Tim. Or, yeah, Tim. Tim had 50 throw. Okay, that had to be, no. That's stupid. That's so freaking stupid. I'm trying this one more time. And throw the ball again. I mean, that's like 43 yards. That's like literally 2 yards shorter than what the quarterback with 50 throw power threw the football. I'm gonna try it again. I didn't wait long enough the last play. Wait till it gets like the 50. Dudes, that's literally like the same exact distance as the quarterback with 50 throw power. It's so stupid. I mean, it's so freaking stupid. So you're telling me that pretty much a quarterback with 50 throw power and 0 throw power should have the same actual throw power? Like they should throw the football the same distance? No! That's why I do these experiments, to show how dumb some of this stuff actually freaking is. So I'm gonna try it one more time. So he probably throws the football like 2 yards shorter. So you're telling me somebody with the worst possible stat that basically doesn't have arms, like they're supposed to be able to throw the football 43 yards. Dumb. So freaking stupid. So, like I said now, what we are going to do is go into the slider settings and change this a little bit. We're going to put the throwing power is an actual, I thought it was a slider. I thought throwing power was a slider. Dude, I guess not. Just for giggles, I'm going to try this in franchise mode as well and see if there's any difference. And there's one picky thing that I just want to point out there that, I mean, this is just picky. So as you see, John just has 0 throw power, and when you're editing a roster offline, you can make any stat 0 except injury, which is just a weird one. But like, if you're editing a player in Connected Franchise, for some reason, you can only change the throw power or a rating to 1. Why can you only make it 1? I don't understand. And also what I'm going to do is bump up Tim's throwing power to like 70 and see if there's like some type of threshold where there's like, it gets only so bad, and after like your throwing power rating being like under that threshold, there's no difference in your throw power. So I'm going to try making it like 69 for the laughs. So here we go. Tim back in the game with 69 throw power. See if he can throw the football farther than like 45 yards, which was like his max before. This time, so that's a pretty big gosh dang difference, which it should be. It should be. So that was like 55 yards possibly. So that's a pretty big difference. So now, if we go and change the quarterbacks, hopefully maybe it's just the difference in franchise mode, or probably the fact that I changed his throwing power from 50 to 69. So throwing John back in there. So here's John's chance. John throwing the football, and it goes about 44, 45 yards. So, I don't know. I don't freaking know. So technically, we found out the answer to the question, the title of the video, is roughly that the quarterback can throw about 44, 45 yards, which is still ridiculous. Because if a player with the worst possible stat at throw power can throw 45 yards, it's 45 yards. Not a freaking normal person can throw 45 yards. Not even a lot of athletic people can throw 45 yards. So like, what if a freaking, I don't know, a kitten? Like, how bad would a kitten's throw power be? Stupid. So last thing we are going to do is I'm trying to find, I think there's probably a threshold, like it maybe 50, 55, or 60 throw power where there's no difference, like I said, where underneath that stat, there's no difference in how far they actually throw the football. So last thing I am going to do, since there was a pretty big difference in a 0 throw power quarterback and a 69 throw power quarterback, the last thing I am going to do is bring in Khalil Mack and Jordan Howard at quarterback, as Khalil Mack has 60 throw power and 55 throw power, and see if we can find the throw power threshold. So Khalil Mack with 60 throw power, let's see if he can throw the ball more than like 45 yards, which is what the 50 throw power and 0 throw power quarterbacks both threw. So, yep, he throws the ball about 50 yards. So not really a huge difference in between the 0 throw power quarterback and the 60 throw power quarterback, but bigger of a difference than the 50 and the 0. So last but not least, we're going to see if the threshold is 55 throw power as we bring in Jordan Howard as our quarterback. So pretty much, I mean, regardless, it's still stupid. Like, a quarterback with 60 throw power and 0 throw power, like, it shouldn't even be freaking close. Like, I don't know. I just find some of that stuff just ridiculous. So last but not least, how far can a 55 throw power quarterback throw the football? And there it is. There it is. I think we found it. 55 throw power is basically the threshold when it comes to throw power distance. So basically, there's no difference in how far a quarterback can throw the football if he has 0 throw power and 55 throw power. It's like 44, 45, 46 yards. Stupid. That is so freaking stupid. Like, if your stat is higher in throw power, shouldn't you throw the ball farther? Madden's just crazy. I'm telling you, it's just a crazy freaking game. So if you guys also think this is crazy, and if you think Madden is just crazy, please just grace my presence with a like. What a freaking outro.